is coffee time, which is a time we do that very often. I'm with James Aikman from the Aikman Wildlife, and this is an area just outside of Arcola. And I've always wondered, people always ask me, how did you pick this spot? Because it seems to a lot of people it's not in one of the major cities in our area.
No, that's a question we get all the time. My wife and I, grew up in Arthur. I was very involved in the community in that area, so we wanted to stay in the Arthur-Arcola area just to be a blessing to the community, but we also knew that there's anywhere from 300 to 500,000 tourists that come to that area each year. So they were already coming to the area. I just had to figure out how to get them to our doorstep.
And you have a lot of great things there, and I think this was the first interview in the history of interviews that had a snake on camera, and we didn't address it first.
Sure.
You're holding a snake right now, one of your many guests at the zoo.
Yep, so this is leopard. Leopard is a ball python. They're one of the smaller python species, so he's one of our few reptiles at the park. He's in our Wildlife on Wheels program, and so he's always a hit with the kids. They love him, and so he's great to work with, great to touch, and one of the more popular animals with the kids. I was going to
say, in pythons, I think we understand non-venomous and mostly docile.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so they're great to handle. When they're hungry, they'll eat pretty much anything that moves, but he eats little frozen mice.
I was going to say, he's been fed recently, right?
Correct.
Not hungry right now.
Yep, so you're safe.
I was going to say, keep my fingers close to my body. Now, when you said you brought another guest as well, you said you were bringing a python and a rabbit, and I go, I sure hope they're not riding in the same vehicle.
Correct.
But a little different size advantage here for your rabbit.
Yeah, so our rabbit here, his name is Dexter.
Okay.
So Dexter is he's a part lion head rabbit, so that's why he's got the mane on him.
Okay.
But as you can see, he's quite a bit bigger.
The bangs.
Yes. He is one of our more popular animals at the park. He's in the gift shop, and so when people come in, he's one of the first things they see. They want a pet. We're working on a brand new habitat for him outside by our petting zoo, so a large area. But he is probably one of the softest animals at our park.
I was just going to say, about the softest animal I've ever felt. I try to feel these little bangs, you can hardly feel it. Now, you guys have, we've been talking about all week, zebra, bison, also kangaroos?
Yep, yeah, so we've got around 200 animals at the park. We've got a walk-through part, which people expect similar to a zoo, but what makes us different is our drive-through part of the park. So that's where all of our larger hoofstock, zebras, camels, bison, different species of deer, different species of buffalo, things like that. So we've got all kinds of animals there.
Well, James, thank you for being here today. Thank you for bringing your guests. I'm glad we're able to keep
the
peace. That bag is moving. He's not hungry, right?
He's not hungry.
We've double
He's just looking to see.
All right. Well, we do have an after-coffee deal here. You can get half off, $25 to spend at Aikman Wildlife. You can interact with all of these animals and more. Be sure to pet the rabbit at the gift shop or at the front shop there. Find out more about this after-coffee deal, which goes live just more than 10 minutes, right at 7 a.m. here at WAND. My guess is they're going to go fast, so check them out now and check out some of the other deals still available. We'll be right back.